Summertime is a time where you're active more outside, but as we increase the activities, we could be putting ourselves at higher risk for injuries. Andy Moore is Intermountain TOSH physical therapist, and he's also teaching us how to be injury-free this summer. So yeah, we're active more in the summer potentially, or at least outside.
Right.
You might feel some aches and pains,
Correct.
but you're saying don't stop those activities.
Don't stop completely. I mean, there are injuries that you have to be careful with, and there are moments that you have to be aware of. But if you're just sore or achy, sometimes it's just a little activity modification that you have to do. Instead of fully stopping moving, sometimes you have to find a way to kind of reduce that down, maybe find a lighter activity or something along those lines.
An analogy was warming up your car or going 60 without turning on the key first, and maybe a little of a warm up, right?
Yeah, so finding ways to warm yourself up, whether it's a dynamic stretching or whether it's just an idea of maybe not jumping into a full activity, maybe part of it.
But when does it become a true injury and maybe you should stop when you are outside?
And that's something, if you see any bruising or you feel sharp pain or you feel anything that's really aggressively painful, that's when you stop. If it's a soreness or an achiness, sometimes you just need to modify what you're doing instead.
Okay, so how do you even prevent getting injured in the first place?
There's lots of different things. Finding ways to warm up is a big one. Dynamic warm-ups are big.
What does that mean, dynamic?
Yes, that's a good question. Doing things that are more movement-based instead of just that static stretch that you would normally do.
Give an example.
A light jog or a little bit of movements, even rotating the arms or something along those lines would help out.
Okay, so that's called dynamic.
Yeah, so it's a movement pattern, not just a holding stretch.
Like this or something.
Yes.
It's like you're
That's
still...
more for after the activity rather than before.
You say something simple as being hydrated.
Yes, big.
Could help.
Making sure you have water, especially in the heat outside. That's something that you have to really make sure that your body is ready to do the activity, not just go into it without any other plans. So.
And then you might want to make sure that you're not maybe exercising during the peak heat time too.
Correct. So in the middle of the day, find maybe something to do. Maybe find the morning or the afternoon when it's maybe a little more temperate, and then enjoy yourself in the temperatures, or make sure you're at least sunscreened up.
Wear the correct type of shoes is a biggie.
Yeah, we see a lot of people that trip and fall because they're wearing flip-flops trying to run after a Frisbee or something. And it's just, wear some tennis shoes if you're going to be running around. Be smart with their hikes, things like that.
How big of a deal is stretching before and after?
Stretching is big, but at the same time, it's more about warming up to beforehand to try and limit you from the injury. Stretching afterwards is a big part of it, of making sure that you're maintaining that good mobility.
And say you do get injured, it's not the end of the world.
No.
You have places like TOSH to get you back on track.
Correct. Yeah, we all see different specialties, and we really make sure that people are taken care of in whatever that is. And a lot of times it's a simple 1 or 2 visits to try and help out and take care of you to get through that mild injury and move on.
Andy Moore, thank you so much for those tips and also motivating us to work out or have an activity outside in a safe manner. For more information, you can go to intermountainhealthcare.org/services/physical therapy.